Cyber Week starts November 24th through December 2nd at karaspeaks.com with up to 15% off the entire store. Embroidered crewnecks, joggers, printed tees, and new drops made for the ones doing the work, honoring their growth and living their healing out loud. If you're becoming a truer version of yourself, this collection was created with you in mind. Shop at karaspeaks.com. Faithful, healed, and free.
Oh, tired. Or whatever. The most boring game this season. I'm not going to give this team props for doing what they were supposed to damn do. What is it, 56-0? You know, I was watching this game kind of like on and off. The TV was on mute because I was expecting us to win. You know, y'all want to go out there and beat up on this team when you should have did that last week. Actually, you should have used this team as homecoming so you wouldn't have got embarrassed at your own damn homecoming. But you know what? We did what we were supposed to do, I guess, you know. So let's go ahead and look at the stats because like I said, I didn't really, watch this game. Oh, by the way, subscribe to the channel, like it, make sure we can get it in the algorithm, and come back here every week where we watch the tie roll, okay, or whatever they damn gonna do. Okay, so look, all right, we got 32 first downs. All right, they got 2. Wonderful, so great. I mean, Eastern Illinois is 3-9, okay, 1-5 in their own conference. They're pretty bad. So this is not really impressive to me. They got 1 third down. Here's the thing. 270 yards passing for Alabama, 20 yards for them. 260 rushing yards. That is the most we didn't got all damn season. 269 rushing yards. And I believe everybody on the damn team ended up rushing for a touchdown this week, which is crazy. But I'm going to tell you something that alarmed me. Let's go to the box score. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, we got to see all of our quarterbacks. We got Ty Simpson, Keelan Russell, and Austin Mack. Okay? But here's the thing. Not one of them threw a passing touchdown. I think that's concerning. Look, last week, the offense was trash. Against LSU, the offense was trash. And you mean to tell me that our Alabama quarterbacks, our starter, our backup, and our third string, they couldn't score not one passing touchdown? Now, I know they got some rushing touchdowns. But Ty, you couldn't get not one passing touchdown against Eastern Illinois? I'm concerned. I am concerned because we have Auburn next week. That is our rival. That is our most competitive game that we have every single year. And if we cannot get passing touchdowns on Eastern Illinois, what are we going to do in Jordan-Hare? Ty had 147 yards, 11 for 16. You didn't have no touchdowns, but you damn sure had an interception. I think I read somewhere there was 7 turnovers in the last 7 games. Ty. Whoo, child. It's getting ugly. Jared Miller. I think he rushed for the longest that he has this season, which was for 24 yards. But here's another concerning thing that I want to talk to y'all about. Jared Miller, for the season, because I want y'all to know that everything that glitters ain't gold. I know we all love Jam. I love Jam, okay? But Jam ain't the same. Jam, for the season, 2025, has had 108 carries for 410 yards and only 3 touchdowns. He is averaging 3.8 yards per carry. Let's go to our youngster, Daniel Hill, okay? Keep in mind what I told you Jam Miller's number were. He has had 46 carries for 178 yards and 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns over our starter. Now, that's not impressive. It's not impressive. But the fact that he has 2 more touchdowns than our starter, okay, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And Jam should be coming off the charts. Our running game should be exploding with our veteran in the backfield. But unfortunately, it is not. As you can see in our stats, if you looked at them, we were efficient on the ground, but through the air, not so much. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and be excited about this game. Now, I saw that y'all was booing Talty. Yeah, I get it. I understand. When he missed a field goal, I get booing that. Hey, like I said, I believe bullying works when it comes to these football players. Hey, y'all getting paid to do this. I'm not sure how much Talty making, but y'all still getting paid to do this. Y'all are professionals at this point. And you should be kicking 28-yard field goals, and you didn't. So the fans booed you. What I do have a problem with is booing him every time he touched the field. That ain't what we do at Bama. That's not what we do. I know it was the students. I know it wasn't the fans. But that's not what we do. We don't boo the players every time they hit the field, okay? If his confidence wasn't shot before, it's probably shot now. But talk to you, I don't like how you be yapping at your teammates either. I don't like how you blame them for you missing shit. That's your only job. That's all the hell you got to do. All you do is kick at practice. That's all you got to do. You got to make sure you get it in between the uprights. And if you can't get it from 28 yards, you deserve to be booed. But to be booed every time it's time for him to kick an extra point, no, that ain't cool. So we can't be doing that, students. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to sit next to these players in these classes. So that's something you got to deal with. But don't be booing them, okay? Don't boo them. Talk to, get your shit together, okay? Because we ain't gonna stand for it. Listen, we got Auburn next week. It is do or die. But this is what the team is made for. I will say that. Listen, Bama, we know how to face adversity. They know that if they don't win this game, they're probably not going to the SEC championship, and they damn sure not going to the playoffs. Feels like the same kind of build-up and same kind of pressure that we had prior to playing Georgia in Athens, and they went out and delivered. So I'm hoping that Ty gets out of this slump. I'm not sure what's going on in his head. I don't know if he was thinking about the Heisman too much. Well, those hopes and dreams are gone. So he might as well just focus on what's going on with the team. But I'm not sure what it was. But he needs to get his mind right because it's on him. Ty, it's on you. We need you to run this offense like you did in the beginning of the season. We need him to get that confidence he had back, that no fear. He's kind of reverting before the Florida State game. Like, he's doing worse than he did in that game. And I know we lost that game, but he's throwing for less yards. He's throwing interceptions. It's just bad all around. So, I'm hoping Ty gets it together. Whatever mental block that he's having, unblock it, because it's only going to get harder from here, especially if we beat Auburn. Texas A&M ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. So, hey, this is what we do. You came to Bama for a reason. We got to win. That's all I got for y'all this week. If y'all like these sweatshirts, they on caraspeaks.com. This week, I have 15% off on the website for Cyber Week, so go ahead and check that out. But that's all I got, y'all. Roll Tide.